before. So like,
did she end up falling for you?
How long did you guys hook up?
I know of. Pardon?
How long were you guys fucking?
Feel guilty?
I see.
No.
Or did it happen again?
You want it to happen again?
You were stuttering there,
Well,
babe.
there's a lot of questions firing. I'm trying to answer all of these questions.
Welcome back to another episode of Shalisa Marie Radio. I am your host, Shalisa Marie.
I'm your co-host, Patriciana.
And it's your girl, I'm a baby.
It's Shasiana.
And we are at the table once again with the legendary Kush.
You already know what it is. It's K in the cut. Back at it again.
Welcome.
Welcome.
Yeah, welcome back.
Welcome back.
What have you been up to since last time we saw you?
Just staying alive. Yeah, but like honestly, we gotta just stay current. Dwelling on the past is not really, my strong suit.
Okay, so current opinions of life right now.
Not even just mentally.
Okay.
Not even opinions of life, just mentally. Just stay current.
Oh, stay current.
Valid,
Mm-hmm.
Right on. I hear
Like
that.
not reviewing things of the past in your mind,
Well, you can review.
but like dwelling on it and shit
Dwelling
like that.
is the problem.
Okay.
If
You're a dweller, P.
Okay.
If you allow yourself to
I'm working on it, god damn it.
I always tell her that. You are. You stay on
Yeah.
things.
Because I overanalyze everything.
do.
I'm like, okay, like, what could I have done different here? Or, like, how did this situation play out in my head? But, like, the problem with that is that, like, the more you, like, overthink something, like, the less the facts are true. You know?
Say that one more time.
Because I didn't
Exactly
follow.
how you said it. Exactly how you said it.
The more you overthink something, the less the facts become.
Yeah.
I mean, like, the things that you're thinking are actual facts, you know? They're more, like, now, like, just your...
Stories.
Yeah, combobulations in your head of what you think happened or...
Your version of reality.
So you're,
Yeah.
saying you're fabricating what your thoughts.
Apparently that is a
actually-
thing.
Yeah.
I forget where I saw
Okay.
it, but it's
Right,
like... It's just like your mind, like the...
It's when they do eyewitness statements. That's probably where you're getting it from.
okay.
Yeah,
I
that's
think
where
it
they
is
don't.
from
That's
that.
where they
Yeah,
don't
yeah.
hold up anymore in court
Yeah,
as
yeah,
like
yeah.
the strongest.
Because I think it's like a day after or something. Like
Your
after
mind
24
starts to play
hours.
tricks on you. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, you start to make up different
Yeah.
scenarios and you start to add things that didn't actually happen
Right.
based off of your emotion because
Yes.
your emotion has a lot of influence
you.
over your thoughts and opinions.
We got somewhere.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
And sometimes you just got to let it go.
Yeah.
Let it go.
It's just like when they say, like, when you're in a situation and one person, like, is like, this is what happened. And then the other person's like, no, this is what happened. And you're like,
And then there's the truth.
this person was mad. This person was chilling. Like, that's why they're two different stories. Because they saw it as,
different perspectives.
yeah,
Based
from
on their
perspective.
emotions.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Shalisa, what are we getting into this week?
So today we are going to be speaking about switching positions.
In terms of
And not in that way that you think.
I was thinking it that way too.
Yeah, get
Not
out
in
the
the way
gutter.
that you think.
So
we are
tell
going
me
to
what kind of
be
positions you're
speaking. Oh, I didn't even warn you, but hi.
Whoa.
So we're going to be talking about jealousy today and the craziest things we've done based on jealousy. Now, I have stories. I know the girls have stories. I'm pretty sure you have stories, but we're not just going to be talking about, our position, but also being on the other end of another relationship and how that chaos went down.
being
I'm
the
ready.
side hoe.
Let's dive into it.
Being the side hoe, basically.
Let's dive
So
into it.
cheating, but you
Or
are...
being the side hoe, unaware,
side hoe.
like not being
The
aware
side
of
hoe.
it. Yeah.
Well, okay, let's just get into
Okay,
it.
well,
So-
first of all, has everyone here, has anyone been in that situation where you were seeing
Accidentally.
somebody? Yeah, it doesn't have to be
Doesn't have to
purposely
be
accident. It doesn't matter what
accidentally,
it
yeah.
was.
It's not-
But have
yeah.
you been with somebody who had a significant other already?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
100%.
Because she's looking at
Okay, good. I
bunch of
you
heathens.
know,
Yeah,
like,
me too.
fuck,
I realized
this is gonna be
don't count.
boring.
No, 100%. 100%.
Okay.
Whether you know or
Okay.
not, you said, right?
Yes, whether
Yeah.
you
You
knew
know
or
or
not,
not.
that's not. We'll
Yeah.
get into that.
And
But
yours-
Yeah.
Do you want to start us off?
Kush, go ahead.
Did I what?
We want to hear your
off?
story.
Yeah. We wanna
Were
hear-
you
I
the
gotta
other
start out
person?
first?
Do you want to?
Well, you
Nah,
don't have to.
I wanna hear y'all perspectives
Take it
first
away,
Okay.
P.
on this type of.
Take it away.
Oh.
Take it away.
Okay, I have 2 stories. I'll start with the first story. So we went to Montreal for I don't remember why. But
I
we
think
went
it's
to
my
Montreal.
birthday.
Yeah, I think it was your birthday. We're in the
Damn,
car. Whatever.
I'm that.
What?
It's just-
Don't worry, girl.
It's
You
my
got
birthday.
it.
Forgettable, babe. Yeah, so we went to Montreal. It was Shay's birthday, and and this guy came up to me in the club, but like I wasn't really feeling it. And then after
It was me who was like, "You should go for this guy. I think he's really cute."
after outside of the club because he came up to me again outside,
Yeah.
and then Shay's like, "Oh, just go for him." So I was like, "Okay, whatever." And then
He's like, "I already saw him. I didn't think he was cute." I was like, "No, he's cute. Go for it." She's like, "Okay."
Was he cute?
He was cute.
He was cute.
Yeah, he was cute.
Yeah. I guess it was just like I was drunk and shit. So whatever. We go back to the hotel and then we're kicking it, and then we ended up spending the whole weekend together. Okay, and we smashed like a lot, and it was good. Like it was so good, right?
She still remembers. It was
Okay.
like 4 years ago.
Yeah. Anyways,
Yeah.
we get home. Okay, so while he's here, he takes us like around like Montreal. We're hanging out with his friends, whatever.
Yeah.
Like we're acquainted, okay? And we're talking about him coming to Toronto and like what we're gonna do, all this.
He
shit.
brought it up.
Exactly, he brought it up. Trifling Scorpios. So
Talk
and
to
then,
Scorpios.
so then after that, we get back to Toronto and like we're texting for like maybe 3-4 days, and then he goes ghost. So I call his phone and it goes straight like it's like, oh, this phone is not in service anymore. I said, okay. So I went on Facebook because I knew he had Facebook, found him on Facebook, and I messaged him and I was like, oh, like, so what's up? And then he's like, who is this? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, what do you mean? Like, don't act surprised, whatever. And then he's like, you're crazy. Like, we didn't
Yep,
even, like,
that's what
nothing happened,
cowards.
blah, blah, blah. And
She
I'm
didn't
like,
even bring it up either.
I didn't even bring up anything. Because I was thinking that it was him, but it was actually his girlfriend the whole time. And he's like, I'm like, oh, like I have screenshots. I'll send them. And then he's like, okay, send them live. This is something that,
That
they
was
said
the-
there.
yeah, that was their lingo.
Live and whatever.
Send it live.
Yeah. So like I said, okay, period. Because in our text messages, he's like, yeah, like you're the best I've ever had. Like you're so tight, like so wet, like saying the mostest. Okay. And I was like, okay. I screenshot that and sent it so quick. Okay. 2 I get a phone call. He's like, yeah, like I never fucking liked you, blah blah blah, like all this shit, and then like I hear her in the back telling him what to say, and I'm like, yo,
Okay,
this
so
is
she's
not
the fool.
happening right now, and it's like 8 a.m. Like I'm on my way to work.
Yeah.
I was like, you
Regular
are
day, work week, baby.
But she's the fool in the end.
Yeah, like it was actually wild. Like that's
Why would
never.
Tell her you
him what
never
to
liked
say?
it.
I was literally dying. I'm like, this is
Oh
my life,
my
eh?
God.
This-
Tell her
it
what
was-
you said though.
What did I say?
When you were like, I don't remember if it was through text message or on the phone. You were like, "Hey Theo, like I know you're there and I know it's your bitch talking, but I'll see you later." Like that's when you're not with
Period,
her
though.
anymore.
Period.
You didn't, Patrice.
I did.
I would do the same shit.
Honestly, I rate it.
I would do the same shit.
He was rude. He was
I'll see you
rude.
next
Yeah.
time down there. Like she was so funny because she just
what?
knew. Like
yeah, I was like, you're stupid. Like, whatever. I
He
got
was
what
rude
I,
about it too, so he deserved.
Pardon?
He was rude. He deserved that.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but my ego felt nice. So
it was
whatever.
definitely uncalled for.
Yeah, you
Yeah.
could have
He was
you had a
doing too
girlfriend.
much.
I didn't
Yeah,
care.
Exactly. He could have
She
just
would've
been
still
like,
fucked.
like this is not gonna work.
She just would have
Which
been
brings me on to
aware.
my next story.
He was definitely on the other side stressing.
Definitely.
Stressing.
man.
Yeah, not my problem. But yeah. So then, anyways, there was this next guy, and we met at Maison. Shout out Maison, rest in peace.
Wow.
All right.
R.I.P.
And whatever, we hit it off. I thought he was so fine, but like first I saw him and he was dancing with another girl. So I was like, okay, like my brother had a booth there, so I was like, I'll just, just watch, whatever. And then they stopped dancing, and then we kind of made eye contact, and then I went up to him, and then like we started dancing, whatever, and then like we kind of just like chilled with each other for the rest of the night. He walked us back to our car, and he wanted us to come to an after party, but this bitch was tired. She had work in the morning, so
I'm
we
dead.
said no.
Story of her life.
But then we continued to talk, whatever. We hung out after that. But me, since I'm crazy, I went through his Instagram and I went through his tagged photos, and I seen this one photo like with this girl, and so I brought it to him. Like next time I saw him, like, do you have a girlfriend? And he's like something like that. And I said,
Trifling.
How do
have
you
a
forget to
girlfriend
bring
and
that
you
up?
don't.
exactly.
It's probably complicated. It was complicated between them. That's why he probably said that.
Oh, it was
like,
definitely complicated. But then, whatever. Like, I made the choice to continue the relationship.
Okay.
And we ended up, like, still...
Say it with your chest, babes.
Yeah, like, being a... I don't even know what it was, but...
That's all right.
That
No judgment here.
situationship for, like, 2.5 years. So, like, pretty
Whoa,
much...
damn.
They broke up twice.
Yeah.
Okay? But the conflict started...
Wait, I have a question.
She was where?
Did I know about this? Yes.
Yeah.
But my question for you was, why did you stay? Knowing the reality, did you guys?
Okay, this is why I stayed.
have your own?
I know exactly why I stayed. It's because I just got out of a shitty ass relationship, and I just met him, and he was like a breath of fresh air, you know, and like we hit it off right away, and like
Okay,
anytime we chill. Every time we chilled, it was just like good vibes. Like we were both on the same level, matching
Yeah.
each other's energy, yada yada.
Yeah.
yada.
Oh, that's cute.
They
That's
were.
exactly what I
Even when
said.
I chose, yeah,
That's
they were
cute.
very much alike.
She
Still
didn't-
bullshit,
yeah.
but it's cute.
No, dead ass. Like I wouldn't put myself in that
Sugarcoat it.
position for that long. And because he was honest with me, you know, like about when I asked him.
Right.
If you're
right.
honest,
Okay.
boys, you can cheat.
So did you allow yourself to get attached?
For a period of time, and then I accepted that like it was just gonna be what it was, and so then I just like let it go in that sense and just enjoyed my time with him while it standed, you know, until like I was ready to be like, okay, like I'm not feeling this anymore.
Did
Like,
this
we
girl
still keep in
ever find
contact.
out?
No, but I still have the receipts. But
When was
like,
the last time you messaged him?
don't worry. Anyways, that's not the point. But for me, what I'm saying, the difference is here is that the problem
stirring
started.
the
I
pot.
feel, yeah, as she does.
Stirring
The conflict started because like he started telling me about their relationship.
Like you were a
That's how it
therapist or
goes.
something.
Exactly, you know. So I'm
Weird.
like, and so obviously, like, I'm gonna put it in his ear. Why are you with her?
Yeah. Why
Yeah.
are you with her?
Because
You got all this.
All of it.
Why are you with her?
and to keep it and to be fair, it's like you're already coming. He's already coming to you. Like
That's enough of a
confiding
sign.
in you. Like
Exactly. So I know what
maybe
you like
you
and what
should
you don't like,
rethink.
babes.
yeah.
But they end up staying with them.
They're not together right now. He broke up. Okay, so they got back together. He broke up with her, got back together, and then he's like, "Yeah, I'm not happy." So I'm like, "So why are you with her?" And he's like, "I don't know. Like my mom asked me the same thing." I'm like,
So
Your
you're her
mother's asking
bitch.
you
You're
why
her
you're with this
bitch.
girl?
You're her
Yeah.
bitch.
and then he's like, "What am I gonna do? Break up with her for the second time?" And I'm like,
Yeah.
He cares too much about her instead of
last time.
Is
himself.
that what that is?
I think so.
That's
"Cause is that what
him
that is?"
fucking Patrice is him caring about
I don't
his
know
girlfriend.
about that.
Are you looking for a
No.
Chris perspective?
Well,
right
at
now?
the same time.
Yeah, no, I want your perspective.
Wait, did the girlfriend know?
no?
So she never knew.
Well,
Ever.
like from what I know, no.
All right, so my thing is like I feel like that whole situation was bullshit. The
What do you
whole
mean?
thing, like it's like off
From the
rip.
jump?
Basically, you met the guy coming out of a rough patch,
Right.
Right.
Yeah.
And because he was the first fresh air that you encountered, you
Rebound.
didn't encounter any more fresh air. You just stuck to that poison.
Not
Nah, there's a lot of fresh
necessarily.
air.
It was 2.5 years. You stuck to the poison.
Yeah, but like it wasn't just like me and him, you know. Like I
But she said
felt-
it wasn't technically poison in terms of like it was good vibes, right?
Yeah.
Like it wasn't like she was sitting here being like, I want to be the main girl.
Yeah, no.
But that's okay as long as you didn't allow yourself to get attached.
right.
Yeah.
She did get attached.
But like not in the
Right. I know. I'm just saying that post. She's saying that post, but like I'm saying like you got attached. It's 2.5 years.
in a moment.
2.5 years is like, yeah, we're in it.
That's
I
a
feel like
good,
there is still
But
some part of you
That's
that
a whole
is still
course
like attached
during
though.
college.
Really?
Yeah.
You know
Not
what I
like-
was
not
saying
like-
though?
Not like if we're out and like we're in like the area, you'd be like, oh, like he's a good time. Like
Let
let,
me
me
go
just
check in.
yeah, but not like
yeah, I'm in the area. I'm
yeah,
not going
but
out
not
of my
like
way.
yeah. I don't think you would go out of your way, but still like there's still a part of you that still draws you to him.
Yeah,
which is not bad.
Because I
Like,
think
we
the
never-
connection's
we never
a connection.
had-
The
yeah, we
connection
never
is the
had, like,
connection.
Any conflict, any
Yeah.
situation that arose, we always talked it out. So it wasn't like
It was good vibes.
right.
You just
Like
had
I
a
was
girlfriend.
saying, yeah, exactly. And like I was saying, like there are relationships like that where, okay, yes, you are the other woman, but sometimes that relationship is stronger than the actual relationship that they're in. So that woman and that man end up just staying together and just becoming best friends,
Yeah.
which that couple or him and his girlfriend should have had that base as best friends too, which
Yeah.
he didn't get from her. So that's why he's going to
like
Patrice.
my relationship with him had nothing to do with his relationship with her. Right?
Exactly.
So like when we were together, it wasn't me that was like, oh, like, so how's your girl? You know, like I don't.
He
care.
would bring it up.
Yeah.
He confided in you.
Right. He would bring it up. So
I'm
it's
not
like,
saying like this is right, but I'm
what-
just
but
that's
what
the
do you- what do
reality.
you
Like
think
it
was
happens.
bullshit about it.
Why it lasted 2.5 years. That's the only
The connection.
Because
the
she wanted
connection
it to.
itself, there's nothing wrong with the connection itself because you were there for a good time. You had a good time. Anytime you guys linked up, it was a good time.
Right.
But the extended period of time that you decided to keep on linking, knowing the circumstances
Yeah.
and knowing the consequences, was bullshit.
It was also on
But
and
it's
off.
okay,
Like
though.
you guys would go like a month or two
yeah.
without talking to each
Yeah.
other or seeing each other, and then like see each other back to back weekends.
Yeah.
So it was like that's why it stretched. Honestly, I feel.
Yeah.
Okay, so what about you?
Yeah.
Already,
Trying to
there's
come for
three
us.
other
Yeah.
stories that I'm
Okay,
waiting to
mine
get
is
through.
bullshit.
Yeah.
I want to say yours is bullshit.
Where
now.
were you
Let's
on the
hear
other
it.
I'm not
Okay.
saying the story is bullshit.
No. I know the situation you're saying, and the extended
2 years
period
part.
of time
Yeah.
is bullshit. So how long did yours last?
How long did my what last?
Your
When you were the side
Your
nigga.
side nigga
I
story
was
in
a
mind.
side. All right, so here's the thing. There's different situations, right? There's a situation where you know you're the side nigga and you stand on that,
Yes.
and then there's a
Yep,
situation
of
where it's like you literally did not know.
Yeah.
Exactly.
You
Yeah.
know what I mean? I've been in both.
Both.
Yeah.
I want to know the one where you
You
decided
knew.
you wanted to
You
be
knew.
the
Start with
side
that one.
nigga.
Let's start with that. Let's start.
You stood on it.
Shoot,
on it.
You said this is my role. I've auditioned and I got the
I've
role.
auditioned, I
and
got the
this
part,
is your-
and
I
I'm
will
okay
play the
with it.
part. Yes. Academy
Talk
Award
about
winner.
it.
Let's hear
not
it.
to say. All right, so long story short, before this person may have gone into a relationship with the guy that she was with, it wasn't my option to be like, you know, I'm gonna go and sleep with her. I didn't plan on, you know, let me try and take this guy's.
Your
shit,
dick
you
just
know?
slipped in her vagina.
It didn't accidentally happen. It was definitely on purpose because you don't accidentally just slip into somebody's
Yeah.
spokes like that. You know what I mean? But like,
Like
however,
that.
I knew
Some
the
niggas will claim.
circumstances, and I knew that like, not to say that I took advantage of the situation. However, like, you know, I was a squirrel at the time, and I had to get my nut. So you know what I mean?
So you were only in it for like lust. There
we-
wasn't actual like connection there.
Yes, it was very straightforward. Very straightforward.
just
it's
sex.
like
Okay.
this is gonna happen. You got a man to go home to, type shit, or it's like, you know what I mean? Like,
But how did it start?
That's what I'm saying.
Like-
How did it start? Was it
like,
just sex
was it at
or
the club, like a
like?
one night stand?
not on
or
the club.
Did you
One night
did you know
stand?
her?
No, it wasn't
No,
a
I
night
remember
stand.
that.
Yeah,
So you knew her
prior.
and you knew what the situation was, but you
Oh,
still
you-
wanted to fuck.
It wasn't a plan.
Are you guys friends? Like
Now?
Were you,
No,
were
we're
you guys
friends.
friends?
And
Like,
then
how
it
did you
turned
get
into
on
that.
this topic? Like,
we were
were you just
acquaintances.
chilling?
We kind of worked together.
Okay,
Kind
there
of?
we go.
Yeah.
Yes.
Work boyfriends.
You worked together, you didn't.
No, we
Yeah,
did.
yeah.
We did.
Don't
We
be
did.
the one.
Those are the
Someone's gonna
trouble
catch you off
ones.
guard.
Yeah, we did.
Okay,
But
so
it, you know, we knew the situation at hand, and it's like, all right, this is gonna happen.
but how
this
did
is
it get to
gonna
that?
happen.
Yeah. Walk us through the day
Yeah.
and the
Well,
night.
Come on, be
Sexual
specific.
tension.
You can't
How
just be
did
like,
it-
What do you
yeah.
mean?
So
All right. So,
What time
all
was
right.
it?
need the
What was the
details.
weather like? What were you wearing?
Yeah.
What was she wearing?
I don't
What
know
was the
what
conversation?
what I was wearing?
We're
I don't even
joking.
remember what I was wearing last week. What are you talking
Literal.
about? All right, so long story short, you know, I'm not gonna say the exact specifics as to where we like linked up or whatever case
Yeah,
is,
of
because
course.
that no guppies on here. You know what I'm saying? However, long story short, we ended up in a situation where it was just me and her. Right, not the first time, not the second time, not
Love
the fifth
those.
time.
What
not
was
the
the
sixth time.
location?
It was like in a park type shit.
Ooh,
it wasn't like
kinky.
out,
Love that.
you know, like
Okay.
But it was in a park.
Nice and
so
breezy.
Right?
Air it out.
long story short, we've had multiple conversations about this guy that she's with, but she really doesn't like fuck with the guy. But she knew that like I'm that nigga type shit. Not to gloat or anything, but like it's just
that nigga
one
to
of the-
fuck a girl who has a boyfriend, or
No, just
Like,
a
I can
good
treat you
ass-
better?
No,
I was
no,
confused.
just a good ass dude. Like
Oh,
I'm a
like,
good ass
Slang
dude.
it?
Well, I knew
Was
my
he
shit. I
disrespectful?
knew my
Are we
shit.
talking about
I
your
knew my
ability
shit.
to fuck?
That's
Are we talking
not
about
what
your
we were talking
ability
about.
to?
No.
I was
That's
like,
what we're throw it out.
No,
That is not what I was talking
understand.
about.
No, that's what I'm saying. I'm genuinely asking. Are you talking about your ability to literally be like a
No,
good
just being a
person
good
for
guy,
her?
yeah.
Yeah.
That's what you're saying.
Yeah.
Okay.
But you
got
took
it.
advantage
her.
of that situation. I wouldn't say you were a good person in that situation, though.
No, I didn't take advantage because it happened.
But you said that.
No. I said I didn't take advantage because that situation happened multiple times. So we both knew what we were getting ourselves
Okay,
into.
so you guys fucked more than
Like,
once.
there's
No,
there's
no.
times where you guys were.
You just hung out, and then eventually
Yeah.
you
Yeah,
guys.
but it wasn't like
So
a
wait.
first time link up.
Yeah,
Like,
so-
boom,
Okay.
then it's taking
Okay.
advantage.
It's a build
up.
If it was
I
a second
understand.
time link up, boom, it's taking advantage. First 3 times, it's taking
or you're
advantage.
just plotting.
I wasn't plotting. I was there for a good time.
That part.
I was there for.
No, she's not agreeing with
No,
you.
yeah,
I was there
no.
for. No. I was there for a good time.
Yeah, but
Okay.
I didn't prolong it.
What do you mean pro? It
It
was
seems-
2.5
it-
years.
I don't think that there's a difference.
in my-
I
wait,
meant
yeah.
to start.
I don't
to
think that
start.
there's a
no
difference between
There's
your
no difference.
stories.
In
In
terms
my
of
opinion-
like,
You two are on the
Mine
same
was
side
bullshit
right
too.
now.
Mine was definitely bullshit
yeah.
because I had different like I could have other perspectives.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And I could have other options.
Yeah.
However, I chose that option.
Right.
Because it's like, you know,
Why did you
But you
choose
did kind
her?
of take
Yeah.
advantage, is what we're saying.
What
Why did you
attracted
choose
to
her?
her?
One
What
at a time.
attracted you to her?
Sorry.
which one am I answering?
Why did you choose her?
Why did I choose her
Yeah,
at that
because
very
you.
moment?
Yes.
Yeah.
Convenience?
Wow.
So that's taking advantage, no?
Fuck. I would
No.
be pissed if
No,
I was
I
her if
feel
she's
like
watching
You're
this.
taking advantage of the most
You said
convenient thing.
convenience.
Convenience.
That is so rude.
But what
Like-
attracted you about her prior?
She's a good person.
Okay, like you guys have good conversations.
Yeah, all the time.
Stimulated. Nice.
All the time. I knew that
Convenience?
person for a
Damn.
while before. So like,
Did
it
she end
wasn't
up
like-
falling for you?
How long did you
Not
guys
that
hook
I
up?
know of. Pardon?
How long were you guys fucking?
It was literally that situation.
That's
and then
it?
we talked about that situation. I was like,
And that's
this
it.
is never happening again.
Oh.
So not
Did you feel
scandalous.
guilty?
I see.
No.
Or did it happen again?
Did it happen?
Did
No,
you
didn't
want it to happen again?
You were stuttering there,
Well,
babe.
there's a lot of questions firing. I'm trying to answer all of these questions.
Apparently, Shalisa was saying last time, too nice. We were too nice.
We were
to
too
you.
nice. We had no rebuttals for
Yeah.
you. So this
We
time
just
around, the
yeah.
viewers
Yeah, you really got us
want
last
to see
time.
us,
Rapid
kind
fire.
of challenge you in a way.
okay, challenge me, but like,
By the
all
way,
at
go
once?
watch that video because we have 4.2K views.
That,
our
you're
highest,
actually
you're
our
the
highest.
our highest
Yeah, that's when we brought you back.
episode.
At
So
our
viewed
convenience.
episode. At our convenience.
Love that.
Welcome. Shot o'clock to that.
Ooh.
I already took my shot because I was getting cut the fuck off.
Wow.
As always, I know. We're so bad at that.
boom, bam, bop.
Oh my God, cheers.
Cinco de Mayo. Is that what you say?
Cinco de Mayo, is that the thing?
Cinco de Mayo.
But what I was saying before I got interrupted was I felt like it was at your convenience because you knew what it was and you guys had multiple conversations about this guy, so you knew that she was vulnerable and was willing to
It doesn't
fund
matter
you.
if it's on a whim or not.
Yeah.
If you
knew
decided,
what you were doing.
You knew what you were doing from the day one of let's chit chatty. She is a man.
No.
Because
Yeah,
you're not
you did.
sitting there being like, oh no, like I don't even, you want her to
didn't
be
have-
with that guy. You were like, no, he's not shit, right?
I
You
never
weren't sitting-
said that.
You were never sitting there championing his man. Her
no,
man.
my
Like,
ears
you know what I
were,
mean?
My ears were open.
You were just a
there.
I
listener.
was just there listening. And there were times where they broke
even
up,
better.
got back together, broke up,
We
back
love that
together,
shit.
broke up, got back together. It's just like, you know.
Okay.
It was meant.
And at the end of the day,
it's like you guys
I
are in
could
your lives,
say-
let's be
I
real.
could 100% say no.
Are they together now?
I don't
Probably
know.
not.
Oh,
So
guys
how
don't talk
come?
anymore?
Okay,
No.
so
Probably
why
not.
did it happen one time? Like, why are you like, oh, that one time happened and it's never gonna happen again? Like, why did that one time even happen then?
Because it was the spew the moment type of energy.
But you had many moments, so I'm just curious what.
Why
made
not
that
many
moment?
not many moments like that. We had many moments together alone. We had many moments where we had an opportunity to get there, but we didn't. So once we did get there, we're like, all right, that temptation is gone.
Okay, so we're on to Shalisa now.
Yeah, so, 3 years ago, I was talking to a coward. Anyways, so yeah, there was this one day where
You were
this
talking
guy.
to a coward? Is that what you said?
I was
Yeah.
speaking to a coward, and actually, his last name is Coward. So
Wow.
Well,
Way
I
to
didn't
put
know
it
you were
out
dropping
there.
guffies on here like
Way to
that.
Wait,
put
Susan,
it
tell
out
me his first name
there.
after because I know a coward, a last name coward.
okay,
I think we know a bunch of cowards, but moving on.
yeah. So
We do.
he played me. I'll tell you the story. So basically, we were talking for about 6 to 7 months. His mom went away to Nova Scotia. I was going to his crib every single day for 6 months. We were talking, we were fucking, we were doing everything, right? And then there was this one day, he's just like, yo, I'm going to LA. Like, what car should I get? And I was just like, okay, like, do you want to be like flashy or do you want to be like street? And he's like, I want to be street. I'm like, okay, order a Jeep or rent a Jeep. So he got the Jeep. I went to Miami for an internship. And while I was in Miami, I went on Instagram and I saw him posted up with his girl on the Jeep that I told him to rent.
Wow.
But
He went to LA with a
you
girl.
went
to LA.
And no,
you
I
weren't just
wasn't.
a friend giving out a suggestion?
No. Like we were fucking for 6 months. Like we had a relationship.
Addicts.
Like I thought we were a
Relations.
thing.
You thought you were guys a thing?
Yeah, 'cause
Did you
he
guys have a
knew-
conversation about that though?
Thanks, Kush.
Down.
No.
Oh wait.
In terms
wait,
of
wait,
him
wait,
having
hold
a
on,
girlfriend,
hold on,
no.
Hold on, 1 second. Did y'all have a
Hold the
conversation
phone.
about that?
In terms of him having a girlfriend, no.
Did y'all
but
have
we
a-
did have a conversation. We were chilling we were together for 6 months.
There's a difference between talking about each
I
other's
was going to
feelings
his house.
and talking
No.
about, like,
Listen, I
this
was
is a
going to his
relationship.
house. It wasn't a relationship though. It was a
Oh,
talking
okay.
phase.
Fair
It
enough.
was a talking phase, but
Fair enough.
at least respect me enough to like, tell me that you're talking to somebody or you have this girlfriend. But clearly that was like his wife because they went to LA, like, and he told me he was going to LA with his friends. And then I go on
So
Instagram.
you lied to me.
You
But
lied to
I would
me.
say, I would say like that's fucked up as well because at least
It was so fucked
the fact
up.
that I know all of your business except for that one thing.
You never mentioned he
They
never
always
mentioned
fail
a
to
girl.
mention the girl.
He never. We
You
talked.
can tell me what's
we
going
spoke
on with
about
your mother, but
we
you
spoke
can't tell me
about his
where you're
mom.
putting
We
your
spoke
dick?
about his business moves. We spoke about love. We spoke about us. Like
Oh, whoa.
just in terms of just like having a connection in that moment. And I'm stupid because I was basically the side chick. And he posted a picture
You
on
were
Instagram.
the side chick, not basically.
Yeah, I was the side chick. And he posted a picture on Instagram with a girl. And I thought it was his cousin because I'm like, he would never post a picture with a girl.
And wait, did you comment on that?
I did.
What did you
I
say?
put heart eyes. And
Wait, what?
I didn't comment on the actual picture, but like I DM'd it to him because I literally thought it was his cousin. I was like, he would never do that to me.
He thought you were cool. He was like, "Oh,
I
this
guess
is
he
my
thought
girl."
no, he knew I didn't know. He knew I didn't know. We didn't have a conversation
that
about
was his
that.
defense, though. Probably
Must
like,
have
"Oh,
been.
like,
Yeah, like we never had a conversation about that. And when I found out and like I messaged him on Instagram, like he was just like, sorry, like this is the relationship that like I want for myself. And he was talking about him and the girl. And I was just like, what?
So why am I
for
here?
6 months.
Yeah, like what?
And
You
then
were convenient.
when his mom came back, the final night his mom came back, I went to his house and all of a sudden I wasn't allowed in his basement apartment. Like he wouldn't let me pass the garage. And I was like, what's going on? And then I went to Miami and then I saw the photo of him and the girl posted on the Jeep. And I was like, wow, like that's his wife.
kind of Jeep?
And now she has a baby.
Yeah.
Yeah, they live together. He moved out of his house. They have a whole house. I was like, wow, so you guys were talking, like you guys were in a relationship.
Planning.
Like my friends know of them.
plans.
My friends know of them, and no one knew that he was talking to me for those 6 months. But I was like, so you were fucking two girls at the same time, and she never knew. You know, so
Damn.
yeah, I was terribly heartbroken. Like I was like, wow, like you can really think you're like brethren to someone, and like you have a real connection with them, and then just two twos they pop up on Instagram with their girl.
Why have one when you can have two?
It's fucked up.
Oh yeah.
Double homicide.
So yeah, that was my story of being a side chick. It was definitely not fun, and I didn't choose to be the side chick either. So don't come for me, Kush.
So you never
Who
been
said I
in
was
a,
gonna-
you
who
never
said I was
been
gonna
in a
come for you?
situation where you were the side chick and you knew?
I was never the side chick
oh.
because I never fucked anybody.
You just laid in bed with them. Okay, Britt, next.
Oh Lord.
Wow.
We were friends. Let's leave it at that.
Okay.
Oh man.
F-R-I-E-N-D-S. F-R-I.
We say that loosely.
What's the
Yeah, Britt, let's
what's the
hear
story?
yours.
Spill the tea, babes.
All right. Well, I guess I have two, but I feel like this one's a little more like different perspective after all these stories. But yeah, so there's this guy. Honestly, I met him when I was like 16 years old. Okay, we had like a little thing for like this is like 7 years. Okay, of us like having like a long distance kind of thing. Then I get older. And now I'm like, oh, it's plausible for me to go and meet this person in person and like
Is this the one that was in the States?
Yes.
Mr. North Carolina.
Damn.
You know who you are.
Yup. Because he watches, right?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, this is for
Hey,
you.
babes. So anyways, he
R.I.P.
Love it.
R.I.P. man. R.I.P. man.
So anyways, we were talking and I had just gotten out of a relationship. But that's the thing. Even when I was in a relationship over these years, we always still kept in contact and like a friendship. And so then we were both single and it was kind of like, okay, like we're grown, like I could fly out, like let's get it going.
Yeah.
So, you know, I flew out, we spent like a whole week together. It was really great. Like, you know, whatever. Come back home. He just switches up and is like very distant and like just very non-communicative, whatever. Mm-hmm. He comes back on some like, sorry, like I just like, I don't know, like I just wasn't really sure like how I was feeling and I need some space. And I was like, all right, cool, that's fine. You know, it's not that serious.
16 and
we're
that
still
understandable?
friends. No, we weren't 16 at the time. This was like when she grew
7
up.
years
Oh, this
back
is
to
later
16.
on.
Yeah, this
She could fly out. Where's she
Yeah.
flying at 16?
Yeah, I mean, shit, we were so
Wait,
wild
16-year-olds.
nowhere at 16. Like,
What? We were?
I mean, if niggas were flying us out, we were going.
Anyways, not about us.
At 16?
Anyways.
Anyway.
Not at 16?
Anyways.
Y'all were doing that at 16?
That's
We'll
a
talk
story
about it
for
later.
another time.
I'm dead.
Come back for that.
So, anyways, fast forward.
She's not even looking at it.
I kind of forgive him, I guess, and we decide to like see where things can go, and we make all these plans for him to come to Toronto for the summer, and I'm going to show him around. Blah blah.
I love
blah.
the Toronto plans.
Yeah, literally, he's like, I'm gonna get a passport because like
He probably doesn't
Americans
even
don't have
have
passports.
his.
They don't have
his
passports.
advanced license. That's what he said he was gonna get, right?
Yeah.
I've heard that one.
And he's like, yeah, whatever. And this
He
is the thing,
probably can't even come to Canada.
He loves.
That's what I'm saying.
That's the thing. He's always talked about coming to Toronto in general and like how he just wants to like find a job here and blah blah, all kinds of stuff.
Yeah,
And I was like,
yeah.
oh, you ready to
The
just
hoop-de-doo.
pack it up and come over here and we can figure it out. Sounds good, right? So then, fast forward, we're talking and we're trying to see where this goes. We're having these conversations about, you know, you coming
future.
here,
Becoming something.
potentially, da. Then I get a phone call that's like, we can't speak anymore. And I'm like,
Dun, dun,
what
dun.
are you talking about? And I'm like, what do you mean? Because I kept calling him and he wasn't answering. And then he eventually answered and was like, we can't speak anymore. I'm like, why? And he's like, I have a girl and I want to do the right thing. And I'm going to like be serious with her. So we can't do this anymore. And I was like, okay, but like, when did this happen? And I wasn't initially upset because I was just kind of like, when did this occur? Like right now? Like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And he's like, well, actually, it's because she went through my phone and saw pictures that I had sent him.
So
Some scantily photos. And she saw them and was like, yeah, if you talk to that bitch again,
I will cut you.
yeah, you're done.
Shit.
So, yeah, then he's like, yeah, we can't talk anymore. We can't be friends.
What do you guys actually haven't talked since
No.
then? Really?
Well, now
He
you have a
completely
boyfriend,
cut
so-
me off.
Wow.
Yeah.
Bygones.
Yeah, it was one of those.
Yeah.
At first, I was like definitely hurt because I was like,
Yeah, of
what?
course.
This could have been all chill.
7
like, let me talk to her,
years?
call her on FaceTime. Let me tell her it's fine.
It could be a
I don't want
throuple.
him. Like, you know what I mean? Like, I'm all the way in Canada. That's where I was coming from. Like,
it's
I'm
a little bit different.
You know, like it's not like.
But
I've been
shit.
there.
I've been there too. That shit.
But
Yeah?
that shit hurts.
would you be threatened by
American?
somebody that's like not
Oh,
in the
yeah,
same
yeah.
country?
Love that.
Would you? Sorry.
Would you be threatened by someone who's not in the same country?
Nah.
Like if you saw, if you saw like your man was like low key messaging up some girl that's like not the same situation I'm saying with myself, but like some random
Just
don't know,
because I've been there, yes.
sending, like,
I would
pictures
be,
and
If
shit
he
like
was
that.
flying out there like more than like
If
3
you
or
guys
4
already
times a
met,
year, then yeah, that'd
if you
be
guys
an
already
issue.
met, then like
Well,
yeah.
if he didn't meet her, he's just
There's always
he just
potential.
talked-
So yeah,
nah.
so no.
round it up because we're not doing this.
But yeah, that was me. That was me as the other woman.
Have you ever talked to someone in another country?
Fuck niggas.
In another country?
Honestly,
Really?
No.
What?
I
No.
have.
That's
Wow.
why I can't relate to these types of scenarios. I don't know. I've never talked to anybody.
That's what happens.
outside
Women,
of
we have to
Canada.
venture out.
I've never talked to anyone outside of Canada.
Yeah, like
Yeah,
do you
you
guys?
have.
Would you guys do a long distance?
I don't like just clubhouse shit.
Oh, okay. Don't do that because it was.
But you were about to get flown out.
Don't
So stop.
do that. Cut that out.
I feel like long
Lisa.
distance with money is different.
Long distance with money?
Yeah,
about
like
to
if
get
you have
flown
money,
out.
long
You
distance
wildin'.
isn't
Don't
a
lie
real
on the show.
thing. You know what
God
I mean?
is
Like, you know how
watching.
celebrities will date?
Yeah.
And like, if you have money, like me being in this side of the world and you being on that side of the world is not that much of a distance. if you
Yeah.
have
It's a
money.
thing to me. I don't care how much money I have.
No, but like,
To me,
no, but
it's a
think
thing.
about it in terms of like,
I have.
if you
If you're
can
dating
take
someone in
it.
another country,
If you no,
like
like
as a rich person,
no, yeah, I'm saying like celebrities, for example, if you can take a jet, a private jet, in
You would.
2
But
hours
why
across
would I
the
harm
country.
the environment like that?
No, but I'm just
the
saying.
hell up.
Honestly.
No, but if
I
that's
actually
your
take that
career-
shit into like accountability.
For your dick,
Fuck
you
out.
fly in. You
What?
fly in. For some
Not
Bye,
no, but
bye.
not every other day. Like no,
Not every other day. Every
But if
weekend.
that's what it's
if you're
like,
dating,
though.
if you're dating a rapper and he's on tour, so you're gonna say fuck you for 10 months? No, you're gonna let him fly you out every month.
You about
every
to get
couple
flued
weeks.
out.
But I will do.
And
I
then you
will
have
do.
a whole year after that together where you're not flying
But
out.
I'll
You're not
ride.
doing
I'll
any
just
of
ride
that.
first class.
No.
Oh, okay.
Like I'm not gonna do a private jet for all of that. I actually care about the environment. Dead ass.
Okay. Well,
I think no. That actually, yeah, it's actually an issue. So no, for
Talk
sure.
about it. No,
What do you
I'm
mean the
kidding.
environment?
No, we're
no,
not.
we're not doing that. We're actually not.
We're not
Something
getting
fix up
into
my
it.
list.
Yeah.
Anyway,
she
Shay,
said-
get into yours.
No, but in terms of long
That's a rabbit
distance,
hole.
because Shalisa asked how, like, could you do long distance? And I'm like,
No.
yeah,
No.
if
Nope.
long distance
fuck that.
wasn't forever, if we're sitting here being like, this is just a matter of like, you are working here, I'm working there, whatever.
yeah, it
I could
depends.
move through that. I'm not gonna be like,
I don't
fuck
know.
Like
that.
if I because I
Because you
feel
don't
like
wanna
I
live-
have
No, it's the fact knowing that like I can't just like if I just want to kiss or something, I,
I
can't
know,
just go
yeah.
over
Yeah,
it.
get over
Exactly.
yourself. If you're committing to someone, though.
Okay.
No, but you know what I mean? If they're telling you, like, babe, this is my dream to go fucking do this job for
But I
6
love
months.
you.
Yeah, no, do it. But I'm
Do you
not
know what I
gonna be
mean?
here.
Are you gonna be
I
like,
may
no?
not be here when you come back, and that's selfish if you don't
What?
allow
No,
me.
no, 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 no. For real though, because
That's
for real,
selfish
for
for me.
real.
You want me
think
to
about
Yeah, but that's what being in a relationship is.
No, no,
You
no,
make-
but think
you
about
you make sacrifices.
But think
for the other
about
person.
pre-COVID, okay? When we're going out, we're meeting new people every weekend, and you have a boyfriend who is in the States. Like, what if you meet someone down here?
Okay,
Like,
no,
you can easily
no.
meet a new person.
It depends on what
Yeah,
state.
but-
And you also
but
don't know
that's
what those
with
people
any
are doing.
circumstance. That's like saying, "Oh, my boyfriend's on vacation for the weekend," and it's like I could meet someone this weekend. It's like, of course you could.
no,
I
I
just
don't
feel like you have a
But, like-
better chance falling for someone that you've met in your hometown than someone who you're with, but in
but
another
no,
country.
How about you think about it like this? How about if you're like you said, pre-COVID, right? You're in a long distance relationship and you guys are planning to see each other on this date. And then COVID happens, and you don't see each other on that
my
day.
gosh.
And then
The
6
challenge
months go by,
starts.
and you still haven't seen each other.
That's-
Then a year goes by, and
Yeah.
you're still in fucking COVID. Then it's like, okay, like
Do you give up or do you keep going?
But that's also different than if you're with
hard.
somebody you
She
met
wants
in
to
the
say
same place and now you're living life together and they want to go somewhere and you want to go somewhere. Do you know what I'm saying?
yes.
Like that's like
Yeah.
totally different.
then, like,
than,
life
oh,
happens.
meeting someone from like all the way over there. Like if you meet someone, you can meet someone here.
Yeah.
And your lives are not always going to be parallel.
You know
Like,
what? I
you
feel
know?
like that's
Yeah.
meant like that kind of lifestyle is meant for someone that has hot foot.
What?
I guess.
What do you mean hot foot?
I
Yeah,
mean, it's
like
a
you're-
character.
you know,
There's people
like-
who want to live on a farm and there's people who don't. Like,
Yeah,
you know?
there's a difference between a homebody and someone that has hot foot. Like you got hot foot, I know that. But like I'm saying, like
But
you're
how is
always,
that
like, on the
hot
move.
foot if I wanted to date someone
No,
in
no,
another
you-
country and wanted
No.
There's nothing. I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it.
Yeah.
I'm just saying that type of lifestyle is meant for someone that has hot foot.
I think
Like
my
someone
feet
that's
are cool.
that's
who
cool,
wants
that's,
to fly.
you just
that's
want
good
to
to be like, you know, move, on
I
the
think
move,
I
on
could
the
do
go.
the long distance
Like
thing.
me,
Really?
I'm not
I can't
hot
do
foot.
no
I
long
could never do
distance
it.
still.
Once I'm like in it and I'm there,
Once
I
we're,
hear
like,
you,
solid,
but-
yeah.
Okay, then there's a difference. Once you're solid, it's just an experience.
That's
after
what
that.
That's what
There's
we're,
a difference.
That's what I'm saying, though.
No, but there's three different perspectives. Like it's
Yeah.
like meeting somebody
Mm-hmm.
and it being long distance, getting to know somebody and it being long distance,
Yeah.
or falling in love with somebody and then it becomes long distance. There's you guys
Okay,
are
yeah,
talking about
there's
three different
there's,
things.
Yeah.
there's different stories to that.
Yeah.
But all you have to know is like you have to think about life. Like life's gonna hit you at any moment. So are you willing to be in a long distance relationship in all of those life
moments.
But it's like,
those
are you willing to be in
chapters.
any relationship, and then are you willing to accept that possibility that it could turn to long distance?
Oh my
but
God, that's
any
so
relationship
scary.
can turn into that.
Yeah.
Because
What if you
people
get an
make their own
opportunity?
choices. People
so fuck
want to
it.
do
Just
their
love
dreams.
who you love, then, damn it, okay?
If you're
Don't
okay,
commit.
on.
no, if you're okay with it, do it. Period.
Exactly.
Shay.
Because I feel like I have a. Sorry.
We're fucking thoughts gone. Like, thanks.
Hello? Your story though.
Your story.
Yeah, you go,
Oh,
Shay.
okay.
Your
Like, I'll
side
keep
chick
it a
story.
buck. Like, the guy that I'm seeing right now,
Yeah.
he makes
did
comments
not care about
about
his
how
story.
he wants to spend time in Atlanta and live there for a bit.
okay.
You know what I'm saying? And I'm
How do you
sitting here
feel?
kinda like,
How do you
No,
feel?
literally me.
what does that mean, though? You know what I'm saying? But it's like,
What's wrong with that though?
Nothing's
I'm
wrong
with
with
you.
it.
No,
For
but
you.
it's like,
Are you going?
that's the part where I now have to make a decision, right?
But you have an agent
Am I
now.
gonna
Does she
like
do
chill?
Canadian and does
Yeah.
she do international?
It'll
Yeah.
be beneficial.
See, this is-
It'll be beneficial
can
for you.
figure it out.
It's
Yeah.
gonna be
You can get like
beneficial
that
to you. Why
American
not?
money.
Girl,
Yo,
why?
Atlanta
That's not
though,
an issue.
Atlanta is where the
Conversion.
business
Thing
is
to
at.
live
Yeah.
in America.
It's
Yeah.
a month or two.
You
You,
know?
can come back.
Give it.
But that's
give
true.
it. Give it a month and you'll be in a movie. Though.
No.
Yeah,
Give it 3
facts.
months. Stay there for 3 months consistently.
'Kay,
like
but what
be
about the
there for
show?
3 months. It's okay.
Yeah,
you
what
can
about the
you can
show?
you can
You're
um,
gonna be, yeah, you're
We're
gonna be
gonna
on to
zoom
bigger
in. That's
things.
what
You can
You're
zoom
gonna
in.
Yeah,
We'll
yeah.
zoom in.
Yeah, you can zoom in.
Love
That's
that.
a joke.
Oh, that's nice, guys.
Okay, Shay.
We'll make a hologram of you.
Right? You'll be like right here.
Right. Okay, Shay,
Glowing.
you go. Have you
Okay.
ever been in these types of situations?
I was in a situation where I wasn't fully aware that they were like.
Be honest.
I am.
Check. Checkmate.
I wasn't aware that like they were like officially together. I knew they were talking, but I didn't know until.
Are you lying?
She's smiling.
Yo, she's laughing. She's trying so hard not to.
I didn't really know.
No. Okay. Here's the gist. So we were like pretty much on and off for like 4 years, whatever. And then he was talking to this girl, and then I had brought it up because I was like, "Oh, if you're talking to anyone, just let me know," type thing. He's like, "Yeah, cool, I'll let you know." Didn't let me know. I brought the girl to him, and I was like, "Who's this?" And he was like, "Oh, like, just a girl, like it's nothing serious," type thing.
Fraud.
I said, okay, I'm like, all right, nothing serious, whatever, cool. So there was a point in time where like when we were hooking up, it was kind of like estranged, like we weren't really hooking up as like consistently as we used to. And then after that conversation, then like we were going back at it. So what he had said, I thought was true because he's like, it's not that serious, and we continued being how we were, whatever. Fast forward. So like yeah, like we weren't really even talking at the time, but like we started hooking up again. And then we were hooking up consistently. And then I just get a text message from Miss Patrice. And she's like, yeah, like the jig is up. She found out that like he's been cheating on her with you. And I was like, it was that they were together? Like I didn't know for sure. Patrice!
There's
I didn't know they were official. You think, bitch thinks I'm lying. I didn't know for sure they were official. He was just saying that they were talking. I said, okay.
Okay,
Don't
so,
do that.
Okay. How do you
Honestly,
approach those
she's like-
situations?
she's like,
Honestly, I feel like I'm
Nobody's
gonna let
gonna
y'all
know.
in on a little male secret real quick, moving like Steve Harvey a little bit. you
Yeah.
know? All the niggas out there, just allow me. I'm good. Just allow me. See, it doesn't necessarily like apply to me currently because I found mine. I'm good. However,
you have a girlfriend now?
yeah. Since the last time.
We'll talk about
Since the
it.
last
Wait,
time.
we asked you for an update.
Yeah, and you literally
Yeah,
didn't
but
say
then
that.
there was a lot of rapid questions, and then like everything was just happening so fast. And the way a male thinks is just straight to
Exactly.
the point.
Yeah.
So I
Yeah.
couldn't answer all of them at one
Ask
time.
the guy 3 questions, he'll
Right.
he'll
Right.
answer
However,
the last one.
Yeah, literally. And you're like,
I'm gonna say this.
what?
I'm gonna say this from like sincerely. I feel like a lot of females need to understand that there are men out there that realize that there's a lot of females that are clothespins.
What?
Clothespins.
I'm gonna wait and I'm gonna let that sink in.
You hang them out to dry?
No,
they hang.
They hang
They
things
hang
out to
you?
no.
no,
They hold you down.
no.
Was that
They're
mean?
only meant to be poked?
No. Just let me
them on
explain.
the string?
Let me
Oh wait,
let me
clothespins. I'm
explain.
thinking of those other ones.
Clothespins, right? You stimulate their head a little bit and the legs open.
Oh.
It works.
Stimulate. You just.
Yeah, you stimulate their head. They're like,
Stimulate
yes,
their head. A
that's
clothespin, when you squeeze the head, it opens, right?
What are you squeezing?
the little thing.
No, to be like on a
put a
woman's
picture
shirt
of
on.
Not a
Yeah.
literal, not a
I just
literal,
want to know.
not literally squeezing your head, but like put a little stimulation to your mind.
It has nothing to
and
do with the line or the clothes. It's just
has-
the clothespin
I
itself.
know.
Okay.
Itself.
I'm fucking with him.
right? But realistically, females, you're entitled to do whatever you want to do. If you want to do that, then go ahead. If you decide that you want to be for the streets, that's you. Just own it. That's all it is.
Streets.
That's all it is.
I think
However,
you guys
No,
just
we
put
get
labels
put
on
I
it.
into the
feel like-
streets without knowing that we've signed up for the streets. though.
Exactly. Our
I
intention
just-
is opposite of yours.
I just feel like regardless of that, like what a female decides to do, I feel like there's a lot of females that need to respect other females because I feel like a lot of
Yeah,
females
you're right.
put females down. Now the men
But what does that have to do with?
the men on the sideline,
females
they're just
down, though.
watching and they're like vultures. A lot of men are like vultures. So like they're watching till someone's just like down and out and they're just like
Like what you did with the girl.
Yeah,
I never did that.
They wait for
Oh,
the
okay.
perfect
I never
opportunity.
did that.
Hope your girl watches.
However, that shit happens.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So if you
No,
want
I
to be
see.
for the streets, you want to do all of that, that shit, that's on you. If you want to be a relationship type of person, don't be for the streets. Just understand that there are people out there that know, okay, there's a lot of women that are for the streets. So getting to know a new female, it's like, okay, she could potentially be for the streets. So I'm going to treat her like she's for the streets. Because why? I want to get that shit.
Nah, you guys. Okay, in some scenarios, sure, but I feel like more times you guys
That sounds
just
scatterbrained.
label us as that. You're like, oh, this is what I've heard that she's known for, so this is how I'm gonna treat her, without knowing.
It doesn't even matter what she's known for because you can a guy can meet a new female and treat her just like the last female he knew.
Right.
A female can meet a new man and treat him differently from the last man that she
Yeah,
knew.
that's I think that's-
Because what a female generally will act off of emotion.
Yeah.
or genuinely.
Yeah, women feel first. Men think
They'll
first.
act off of emotion, and a man is going to act off of
His convenience.
whatever you want to think. Still, if it's convenience,
It's true, though,
if it's strategic,
It's
if
strategic
it's-
all the time.
You guys
Whatever
are
the case-
Men
strategic-
are thinkers.
only
Women are
when it comes to
feelers.
fucking a girl. That's the only time where you guys
It's
actually
just
think.
for the nuts.
But that's the thing. Thinking doesn't mean like they're smart thinking.
No.
They're thinking.
if they're putting thought into it.
Yeah,
They're in the
not
game.
thinking-
They're in the game.
Yeah,
That's
they're
the
not
only
doing
They're
time.
the
like,
emotional
yo, okay,
thing, though.
like her and her boyfriend just broke up. Okay, this is the perfect time for me to slide.
Work
Fucking
smart, not hard.
animals.
Whereas if you were being emotional
Animals.
about that, you
Work
would,
smart, not hard.
You would be sitting there being like, oh, maybe I should.
But if we did what you guys are doing, we're considered hoes, though.
And we're for the streets.
Thank you.
Who's labeling females as hoes and for the streets?
You just said.
You
Other
guys.
females.
No, not always. Not always.
Never.
Okay.
I don't think. I think
feel
it's
like
the
I
other
heard
way
it in
around.
a male rap song first.
I just-
for the streets.
Thank you.
Yeah, but I just feel like females are a lot harder on females than men.
They are. But also men.
Because more times-
interject.
No,
I feel like
men
men
are
kind of like
additive.
orchestrate it and then just let, like you said, right? The men are the vultures
Leave us
watching
to
on the
brawl.
sidelines,
Yeah.
but you guys are also orchestrating it on the sidelines and then just watching us play
Wicked.
and devour each
Yeah,
other and then
this
picking up the
society-
whatever.
Whoever wins.
Yeah, this
basically.
society is built on misogyny. So, at the end of the day, like all these things that we like look deep into, at the end of the day, the puppeteers are men, Doesn't matter. Like the people who created the way that we do the things are men. So that's why subconsciously we do all these things because that's how they built the system for us to think that way. To compete against each other as women and be waiting in line to be chosen by
Desirable.
men. Yeah.
Exactly.
So
You
That's
gotta be
so
desirable.
So
disgusting.
in y'all's perfect world, how would you like that to change? In y'all's perfect world.
We could act like men too sometimes.
No. I think it's more. I think
was
that's
my
the problem.
opinion.
I think it's more about wanting it to change.
I think.
I think I would want it to change in the way that I think there just needs to be more like actual communication. Like
Yeah.
And emotions thought like
And
put
honesty.
into it and like empatheticness, I guess.
Honesty
Empathy?
with yourself. Like
Yeah.
I don't think
Empathy,
cheating doesn't need to happen. If you're real with yourself, you'll just leave whatever you're not okay
maybe
with.
Not
no. I
always.
think people need to know themselves more.
I think that's how it should be.
It's
though.
when I feel like people or women or men stay in relationships when they're being cheated on when they don't know their worth. I feel like once you know.
exactly.
But again, then there's the topic that like,
But
oh,
it's
if a
like-
girl knows their worth, then they'll never be with anyone. Like a guy won't. I forget where I seen it
I
from.
saw that too.
Yeah.
'Cause it's like they're too
potentially,
woke.
potentially, like nobody's good enough for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
they're too woke.
I don't agree with that.
We have to.
There's a lot of
it'll
people.
be on another
There's a lot of people out
podcast.
there that are like that still.
If you know your worth, no one's gonna want to be with you.
No, you're too
I have to
aware
explain
of
it.
what
Wanna
you
be.
think your value is.
Because
That sounds like a Michael
let's say
Samuels
Kush is
type
like a
of
really
comment.
good guy, right? But I think I deserve like a millionaire, but Kush isn't that.
But that's material worth. That's not a real thing. Like if you're talking about your actual
that's
worth.
that's perspective.
No, but like you-
That's
no,
perspective.
No. But if we're talking about self-worth, that has nothing to do with your body, has nothing to do with your material value, has nothing to do with any of those things. If you know your worth,
which
has
is
nothing
what?
to do
What do you
with
mean?
money.
Okay, explain yourself.
Like your self-worth. What am I
Like
worth?
I deserve respect.
I deserve love. I deserve
Exactly.
respect. I
Yeah.
deserve to be treated kindly.
Openness.
Like all those things are what you're worth. You're not worth your body. You're not worth your money. You're not
Money.
worth
It's
what's
your
inside.
career. You're not worth any of those
So
things.
like in that post that I seen on
don't
Instagram,
know
they're
where
more
that's from.
talking about
Exactly, yeah.
like materialistic, I guess, like what they what they feel like they deserve from a man.
But I guess that's the problem is people think they know their worth, but they're only thinking about material things. You know, people don't actually know their real worth.
And most of the time, they can't attain that what they want from their man for their man.
That part too.
Women, yeah,
People, that's the thing. Again,
like,
it's
you're
knowing
broke too,
yourself,
bitch.
right? Like,
Yeah, it's like I feel like we just need to be a little bit easier on the men in terms of our expectations.
and I think men need to also
No,
step up too.
I think so.
in
like,
terms
in
of
what
What do you-
situations?
what do you think a man needs from a female?
Support,
love, unconditional
Definitely love.
love,
encouragement.
encouragement,
Support, love, encouragement. Come on with
compliment.
yeah, women are the
compliments.
incubator, so
Empowerment,
they.
yeah.
I don't like that.
Empowerment.
They like
I don't like that.
Empowerment.
What do you mean?
Highly.
Women are
Incubator. Don't call me a
creators.
fucking incubator.
No, like in the way that like we create, we make this shit real.
Yeah,
You know
but
what I'm
that
saying?
sounds like we're just supposed to be the baby holders. That's what you're saying about
No.
incubator.
No, but
Not
we
at all.
produce life. That's what
yeah,
you're saying.
like incubator
I
in
just don't
terms
like
of
the
like
word
it doesn't have to do with a
incubator.
baby. We
What
can be
word
the
would you use?
incubator to an
We're-
idea.
She could say we're
Procreators,
creators. Yeah,
okay.
we're procreators.
Yeah,
Don't
like
be
for
we're
example,
incubators.
incubator. I'm using the term incubator because I'm like, for example, if you're with a man and a man has an idea, a woman brings the idea to reality. That's how it
100%.
goes.
Because it's like, okay, you need
Incubator.
this. Let's plan it
She
out.
helps him
Exactly.
execute.
Exactly.
Women execute.
Still
That's
don't
how
like
it
it.
goes. Like,
Period.
yeah.
Thank you.
And that's
We
why men
execute and
need a
don't get
woman,
the-
and
the
women
credit.
don't necessarily need a man. That's my opinion.
Oh, we 100% don't need a man.
Technically, we want a man.
I think that we were built for a man,
Yeah, of course.
but we definitely don't need one.
and polarity, synchronicity, and all that stuff. Like, yeah, we're supposed to do that, and we're supposed to connect with each other. But I think that kind of polarity, that's where it comes in. Is like we are the incubator in that way. We're supposed to give those
We are.
ideas life. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, like don't
I'ma
complain
interject
about it.
real quick. You do need a man
We're gonna
to
cut out
procreate.
yeah.
You're not gonna procreate
Yeah,
by
when
yourself.
you're talking about logistics of a baby, yes. But
Well,
if you're talking
you
about
just said
to
you
live,
just said women
no.
are incubators. Women procreate. So how are you gonna procreate without a man?
No, a baby, no. But everything else, yes. I can do everything else without a man.
Without you, and I can still get a
Technically-
baby without you.
Technically,
It's
Nowadays.
I
I
was.
mean, okay,
Nowadays.
actually, I mean, at the end of the day, we still need the injection.
sperm.
Yeah, the sperm.
But that's what I'm saying. Like
We don't
there's a
need
lot of
you,
there's a lot of
we just
men
need your
that
sperm.
know that women don't value them to the core, so they treat them as such.
And also, there's a
Right.
lot of men who also think that they don't need a woman, which is also then what? Do you know what I'm saying?
There's
But here's the
always
thing.
a
don't
strong
value. There's a lot of men who don't
behind
value
a strong
a woman.
man. There's a
Because they think they
stronger
don't need
woman.
him.
Exactly.
100%. There's people that
Exactly.
don't
No,
value
that's
people. People don't value people before they value themselves. Right? So if let's say I am a person that doesn't value a female, but I know my value. And my value is not worth any of these females that I'm kind of messing with. So all I'm gonna do is mess around with it.
Dibble
You know what I
dabble.
mean?
Devalue them.
I'm only tiptoeing over here until I reach where I want to reach. So until I get to that
When
point,
you're ready, on your time.
on my time, right? I can't work on anybody else's time because it's only my life that I have to live. I don't have to live your life.
Right.
I don't have to be involved in your life for my life to live. You know what I mean? So I'm just gonna go walk life like for myself, right? However, as a female, it's the exact same thing, full circle, right? If you value yourself, then you should value the amount of people or the amount of energy that you, one, put out, and two, bring in. You know what I mean?
100%.
And if you don't, if you don't uptake within that value, then you're just gonna get stepped over.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
You're not going to
I
enjoy the
agree.
result. It's a choice.
Right.
I think at the end of the day, it's like I think it's people don't value people. You know, at the end of the day, like
I
you
definitely
said.
agree. Like, I feel like at a point in life, I didn't value myself, so it was just like anyone.
You want to fuck? You want to fuck? You
Okay.
want to fuck?
You know?
Was it like that?
Not really, but like, you know, like it didn't take much for me to be like, yeah,
Yeah.
let's go, you know? So
Fall vulnerable to
yeah,
it. Yep.
now it's like I feel like I've had the time, I guess, or like actually took the time to like dive deep more into myself and think about really like what I want or need. I need myself, but I do want a man, you know? And I do want to like value a man the way I value myself now,
Yeah.
right?
You want a man for what?
Huge.
I want a man because I want a
Companionship.
family. And
You want
I
a man for a
I
family.
want
what else do you want a man for?
a partner. I like
I wanna
partner. I
share-
want someone to make experiences with
Yeah.
and like share and grow with and start different things.
Build.
Yeah.
Build
else?
together.
What else?
Have fun, laugh,
Have fun, laugh. What
Have
else?
sex.
love. Yeah. Have sex. Do the nasty. Maybe do the nasty
nasty.
with other people.
Ooh, swingers.
Yeah, like be best
Oh,
friends.
you're into that?
I'm so into
Yeah.
What do you mean shoulder shrug? It's either yes or no.
Yeah,
You're-
definitely. I would. Yeah.
You've
Like, me and my
experienced
girl-
that before?
Yeah.
Okay, how was your experience?
Good.
That's it. Just good. Just
Yeah, was it?
I feel
Just
like,
G-
I,
just
feel
G
like
double
I
G.
feel like it will be better now because I'm more comfortable in myself.
Yeah.
Before I feel like I was
Oh my
doing it because like my
goodness.
partner would like wanted it. Like I was interested in it, but like
The
not
battery.
fully like there yet. I guess.
So that experience is
Please.
with your partner, like as like a couples thing, or it's like you're there and you know you're seeing them doing some shits and you're just watching.
No,
Or
no.
you're doing some shits.
No,
they're
she had
watching.
a threesome with
Oh.
her boyfriend.
Yeah.
Oh.
Why are you?
Oh, sorry.
Oh.
Cats out the
Well, I
bag.
just
You were there?
Must have been.
Must have been.
But
So that was your first time experiencing that, or you
It was
don't?
No,
only
no.
experiences.
Okay.
no.
Okay.
But
Oh, you're looking to
Choose
do that
one.
again.
no, I'm not looking for it. But
Oh,
like
shit. Okay.
If it were to
yeah,
present itself.
like I'm open. I'm a very open person, and I want my partner to be open as well.
yeah, spontaneous.
That's key.
Yeah.
100%.
You're
Don't
gonna
be
get thrown
boring.
Yeah, don't be
I've
boring.
been.
We're having fun on
Facts.
this.
Yeah, she's
She's
We
gonna phone
been.
us.
Wow.
Yeah, I want me and my
Leaving.
man to like
Wow.
just have
Wrap it
fun
up,
on
babe.
Have
vacation.
fun, laugh.
Yeah.
Don't take life
Yeah.
Not a
too
lot of people are
seriously.
built for that stuff.
No.
Obviously, yeah, there has to be like a lot of trust and like communication involved as well. And I think that's like another part. Like I have to trust myself. You know? It
Yeah,
actually
like-
is scary because it's like you could be in a situation and like if you don't know how you're gonna fly off in a certain situation, it's like if you can't trust yourself, you can't trust someone else, right?
Especially in situations,
Yep,
yeah, when it comes to like
100%.
that
Something like
kind of-
that,
yeah.
exactly. Because like
You
if
might end up falling
You
for
might
the
think you're
dude.
fine with it. You're like, oh yeah, like I'll be
Yeah.
fine with that.
And then it
then you're in
happens,
it, and you're
and,
like,
like,
I'm not good.
I'm not good, right?
Like,
And then it's
how
like,
do I backtrack?
Are you gonna blame that person, or are you
Yeah.
gonna blame yourself because now you're in it?
Well, you have to blame yourself ultimately. I
no,
guess.
but a lot of people are gonna take the easy way out and blame that
Yeah.
other person.
That was a good episode, guys.
That was an amazing episode. Basically, value yourself, know your worth, and just find the person for you.
and not monetary worth.
Yeah, and don't let jealousy
be
fuck
too.
up your life.
But yeah, that's part too.
Do you have any final words, Kush?
Yeah, just love yours.
J. Cole.
Wow.
Shout out to
that a
Cole,
J.
by the way.
Cole?
The album was fucking fire. Thank you for tuning in to another episode of Shalisa Marie Radio. We will be back next week for another episode. In the meantime,
We out.
we out. Thank you, Kush, also for pulling up.
Already know what it is.
Yeah.
Yes,
His information will be in the description box below.
It'll drop down there or up there, over there, over there. I don't know which one. But it's
It'll be there.